चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं 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 शिवोऽहम् न मे द्वेषरागो न मे लोभमोहो न मे द्वेषरागो न मे लोभमोहो मदो नैव मे नैव वात्सल्यभावः न धर्मो न चार्थो न कामो न मोक्षः चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं 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 शिवोऽहम् न पुण्यं न पापं न सौख्यं न दुःखम् न पुण्यं न पापं न सौख्यं न दुःखं न मन्त्रो न तीर्थं न वेदा न यज्ञः अहं भोजनं नैव भोजं न भोक्ता चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं 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 शिवोऽहम् न मृत्युर्न शङ्का न मे जातिभेदः न मृत्युर्न शङ्का न मे जातिभेदः पिता नैव मे नैव माता न जन्मः न बन्धो न मित्रं गुरुः
Shri Mataji, brothers and sisters, and welcome to our morning Africa meditation. Let us stay in silence for 1 minute. Let us bring our attention inside ourselves. We can now bow down to the holy lotus feet of Shri Mataji. Then we can raise our Kundalini and cover ourselves with 7 bandhas. We can sit comfortably, sit straight, can relax our body, relax our shoulders, relax our hands, and also relax our mind. When we look at Shri Mataji's lotus feet, we need to ask ourselves, what do we see? What keeps us away from Mother's holy lotus feet? Now let's just keep our attention on Mother's lotus feet and not worry about what we are going to do after. Just look at her holy lotus feet and see what we feel. Now we can offer the first great mantra. Still attention on Mother's holy lotus feet. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Mahalakshmi Mahasaraswati Mahakali Twingunatmika Kundalini Sakshat Shri Adishakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Try to keep our attention on Mother's lotus feet. Now we can bring both of our hands the direction of Mother Earth. We can offer one mantra to Shri Adibhumi Devi. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Adibhumi Devi Sakshat Shri Adishakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Shri Bhumi Devi Vandana. Traditionally, this sloka is offered to the Mother Earth on waking each morning. O Bhumi Devi, the oceans are your garments, and you are decorated with mountain peaks. Obeisance to you, the beloved consort of Vishnu. Please forgive us for touching you with our feet. Jai Shri Mataji. Still our attention on Shri Mataji's holy lotus feet. Now let's welcome our big brother, Shri Ganesha, so that he can remove all the obstacles during this meditation. And also, so that he can bless us with all his powers and all his qualities. Let's offer one mantra to Shri Ganesha. We keep both of our hands toward Mother Earth. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adishakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namah. Still, we keep our attention on Mother's holy lotus feet. Nothing should be between us and Mother's holy lotus feet. We can now offer the 12 names of Shri Ganesha. Shri Sumukha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Sumukha Namo Namaha. Shri Ekadanta. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ekadanta Namo Namaha. Shri Kapila. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kapila Namo Namaha. Shri Gajakarnaka. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Gajakarnaka Namo Namaha. Shri Lambodara. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Lambodara Namo Namaha. Shri Vikata. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Vikata Namo Namaha. Shri Vignanasha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Vignanasha Namo Namaha. Shri Ganajipa. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganadipa Namo Namaha. Shri Dhumraketu. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Dhumraketu Namo Namaha. Shri Ganajaksha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganajaksha Namo Namaha. Shri Balachandra. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Balachandra Namo Namaha. Shri Gajanana. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Gajanana Namo Namaha. O God with the curled up tongue, whose body is mighty, and who shines with the lust of a million suns. May our endeavors be forever free from obstacles. Shri Ganesha, please bless us with your divine wisdom, and bless us with your power of innocence, with your power of auspiciousness. Please, Shri Ganesha, keep us into your attention, and remove all the obstacles separating us from Mother's lotus feet, keeping us away from Mother's holy lotus feet. Sakshat Shri Adishakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Can bring our right hands on our lap and keep our left hands toward Mother Earth. Now we are going to offer one mantra to Shikatikeya. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kartikeya Sakshat Shri Adishakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. O Shri Kartikeya, the killer of Tarakasura, with your trident, can you be kind enough to kill all the lust, all the evils, all the babas in us, preventing us to have Shrimataji's holy lotus feet in our hearts, in our brain, in our mind. We still keep our attention on Shrimataji's holy lotus feet. If anything tries to distract us, we can just say, not now, not now. Or we can say, I forgive, I forgive. Now we can bring our left hands on our lap and put our right hands on our left heart. We can offer one mantra to Sri Shiva Parvati. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Shiva Parvati Sakshat Shri Adishakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Still, we keep our attention on Shri Mataji's holy lotus feet. We can feel the presence of Shri Shiva in us. We can feel the presence of our spirits. Tad Nishkala by Sri Adi Shankaracharya. Neither minds, nor intellect, ego, nor thoughts, nor the ears, nor the tongue, nor the nose, nor the eyes, neither either, nor earth, nor fire, nor wind. Eternal bliss and awareness am I. I am Shiva. I am Shiva. Nor energy of life, nor the 5 vital breaths, nor the body's 7 elements, nor the body's 5 shifts, neither organs of cleansing, nor speech, hands, nor feet. Eternal bliss and awareness am I. I am Shiva. I am Shiva. Neither loathing, nor leaking, attachments, nor greed, nothing of pride or jealousy, neither duty, nor riches, desire, nor release. Eternal bliss and awareness I am. I am Shiva. I am Shiva. Neither virtue, nor vice, pleasure, no pain, holy place, mantra, Vedas, no Havan, nor the ether, nor foods, no enjoyment of eating. Eternal bliss and awareness am I. I am Shiva. I am Shiva. Neither fear of death, nor distinction of caste, nor father, nor mother, nor birth have I, nor disciple, nor guru, nor brother, nor friends. Eternal bliss and awareness am I. I am Shiva. I am Shiva. Without doubt, I exist without form. All pervading am I. I give life to their senses, eternal, unchanging, neither free nor attached. Eternal bliss and awareness am I. I am Shiva. I am Shiva. Shri Mataji said, that's what you are. You are eternal bliss and awareness, consciousness, the pure consciousness. I think this must be everyone must learn it by heart and must say it in all the ashrams. That's a very good way of remembering what you are. May God bless you. Yes, Mother. I am the pure spirit. Yes, Mother, by your grace. I am the pure spirit. Yes, Mother, by your grace. I am the pure spirit. Still our attention on Shri Mataji's holy lotus feet. We can bring our right hand on our lap. The 3 grantees the knots of illusion. Can offer one mantra to Shri Brahma Granthi Vibedini. Om Twameva Sakshat Shri Brahma Granthi Vibedini Sakshat Shri Adishakti Matadi Shri Nirmala Devye Namo Namaha. Brahma Granthi, the first knot, is created by our attention, becoming entangled with matter and materialism. It starts from Muladhara, moves up the left channel and creates a super ego. By its action, we lose sight of the spirit. To overcome it, we should put our attention on the spirit and not on worldly matters. The second knot, now we can offer one mantra to Shri Vishnu Granthi. Om Twameva Sakshat Shri Vishnu Granthi Vibedini Sakshat Shri Adishakti Matadi Shri Nirmala Devye Namo Namaha. Vishnu Granthi, the second knot, is the one by which we think that we can do something and achieve something in this world. The more we think and strive and live with our ambitions, the more its action moves up the right side and creates ego. Human beings cannot break the second knot, only God can do it. So here, we must respect ourselves and surrender ourselves to God. The third knot, we can offer the mantra to Sri Rudra Granthi Vibedini. Om Twameva Sakshat Shri Rudra Granthi Vibedini Sakshat Shri Adishakti Matadi Shri Nirmala Devye Namo Namaha. Rudra Granthi, third and last knot, occurs on the central channel due to artificiality in seeking. We have to be truthful and honest in our seeking, absolutely on the truth. We are seeking the spirit to become one with the spirit, and all our attention should go on the spirit and should not be fretted away on nonsensical things. We keep on looking, on watching Shimataji's holy lotus feet. With both our hands, we can cool down our ego and super ego 7 times. Now we can raise our Kundalini with our right hands from our center channel 21 times. Slowly, still watching Shimataji's feet. Now, we complete attention on our sarasara. We can listen to Sri Mataji's talk.
Now let us see what are the states of attentions are. Either your attention would be a cunning attention. Anything you see from a cunning angle. Many people develop that in an ego-oriented society. And moreover, if you are sort of possessed by cunning bhoots, then God save you and save others. Like the cunning attention would be that anything you see, you start thinking, what advantage I can take out of this? How much money I can save, you see. It's very, very quick. It would be cheaper this way. If I go by this way, I'll save some time. You see, save pounds, save time, save everything and save your own self. So just to save, you are going on. The attention becomes cunning when you try to save money. Save here, save there, with your own calculations. But if you try to save the money spontaneously, actually there's nothing to be tried, just it happens that you save. But the cunning attention tries all the time to be smart about things. It argues, it gives explanations. Is it better? These days it's such a cheap thing that you go mad, really. Like I had a ticket to go to America. I said, don't give me an expensive ticket, first class, or I'll go buy a cheap ticket. So they gave me a ticket of such a kind that I would never have come back to London, at least for a year. And I would have lost in that American English, actually, somewhere. So it's so much I've worked out, this into that. That kind of a horrible attention is useless. Leave it. Forget it. With that saving also, I have not seen anybody becoming rich. Like I want to go and buy some paint. So we buy some paint, then they think, all right, if we bring it back, then how can we return it? What should we do this, that, nonsense. All the time the mind is on that level. I'll give you an example. The other day, we got some paint to paint the glass. See the subtle sort of it. You see, in the gross there's a subtle indication. And the paint was brought. And then it was worth nothing, 80p or something, all right. I mean, I can afford it. So that's why I bought. If you can't afford, don't buy. So they said, now we should return. I said, but why? Now it's come out, now go and return. You spend so much petrol going there. If you want to calculate also, it's stupid and the time will be wasting. No, but mother, you see, ultimately we save 2p. I said, all right, now I'll save a lot of money and I'll show you how. I took that paint and painted many things which looked like glass or which was stone-like, and the whole thing looked so beautiful. So the mind that is destructive is only calculating. If you have such a mind, know yourself that you have to get rid of that kind of a calculation. Cheap things you should just give. Keep in the center. You should not be, of course, overindulgent, but you should not be also going for all the time for this kind of a calculation, because you are wasting your important awakened attention, which very few people have in this world. Must know that you are realized souls. You are not ordinary, mundane type of people. You are special people, and you are not to waste your attention in useless calculating money, P and this and that. Let's go ahead. What happens? Let's see. I never calculate, you know that, but I live very cheaply. And you can also do that. This attention, cunning attention, is also very fussy attention. Here it starts saving money. And then there it is in the evening, it must drink. So all the saving of P goes into the gutters of drinking. Just think, the sum total of such a personality is what? So this mentality has to be controlled, especially for ego-oriented people are extremely calculating, most surprising it is. But the people like Indians who are not calculating are not so rich. They are very generous. They always have money for Sahaja Yoga. I've had never a problem of money with them. Never. Because they are not so calculating. To them, to do for others, not for yourself, but for others. To spend for others. If they have come to our house, all right, open your heart. Now this is the time to spend. Not for drinking and self-indulgence, but for the indulgence of doing for others. That's their practice and tradition. So, in this respect, you have to take to that tradition. Oh, they have come, let's spend now. What can we do? This is the main thing one should understand. Those who are mostly self-indulgent are extremely miserly people. So the attention which is cunning is the worst attention, because you see, cunningness also cheats yourself. It is cunning with you. And you think, oh, I've been smart enough, you see, I've saved 2p. But you have lost your soul. You are no more a Sahaja. I'll give you an example. I told somebody that keep the van down there. Go by train. This van seems to be a horrible van. And there was a lot of, explanation with both the fingers going on like this to me, you see. And I got so fed up with the bombshells coming on me that I said to go ahead. And the thing fell. And the thing got spoilt or whatever it is out of order now. So they had to do what I was telling them. Without the bombshell, if they had listened to me, it would have been all right. So your attention should not be on saving material things and worldly things and all that, but attention itself must be saved. Ask a question, where is my attention? I've seen in the program, some people are concentratedly listening to me, but some people cannot. Some are concentrated for a short while, and some get disinterested after some time. Some are looking there, some are looking there. So how much attention you have saved is the only concern of a Sahaja Yogi. Forget about others. They are all garbage cleaners, you see. Forget about others who are not seeking, who are not of your quality. But you are a quality. Now what do you have to save? For example, somebody is a king. He doesn't bother of 2p being saved. I don't know, Baba, these days. I can't say definitely. They must be also doing that kind of a thing, But what is he bothered? To save his grace, to dignity. But for a Sahaja the most important thing is you must save your attention. It's called as Chitta Nirodha. Nirodha, saving of your attention. Where is it going? It's such a precious thing for me. Where is it running? Then how do you save your attention? Is through concentration. Concentrate. Try to concentrate. Don't allow your attention to wobble. Gradually, you will develop concentration. You can watch my photograph. It's the best. Concentrate. Bring it in your heart. Let it be integrated in your heart. You are lucky people. You don't have to build up a photograph and then give it up because it is just a avalambana, means it's just a dependence, and then you remove it. This is a complete dependence for you and a load for me of complete joy. So when you are concentrating in Sahaja Yoga, absolutely fully in Sahaja Yoga, then you are controlling, saving your attention one. This is one type of people. Then the another type of an attention, what we call, are the people who are sort of take a very negative attitude. The first are the positive, so-called positive, who are saving money, saving everything. That is useless. Now the second type are the archbishops of all that is disaster, misery, mishaps. This type of an attention. If you read newspaper every morning, you will have an attention like that. All the newspaper people have that kind of an attention, to find where is the disaster. I mean, in a sinister way, they feel happy there's a disaster. I've seen people, oh mother, I came to the seminar, but the problem is, you see, there was no water. The attention is in finding disasters, within and without. What happened? There's a disaster. What happened? I lost a pin. Absurd to have such stupid ideas. They will cry and weep and make everyone miserable. Oh, I'm so miserable. What? My husband doesn't talk to me. Or my child is not with me. Such people are extremely self-indulgent as far as their relationships are concerned. They make everyone like that. Oh, the person didn't talk to me nicely, he was this way and that way. They feel hurt at the slightest touch. And by that, they think they are saving their emotions, if not the material thing. Such people are very frightened people to talk to anyone. And anybody says nice things also, they get a fright. Like this, they'll frown. The reason is they do not know what they have to save. It's not their emotions at all. There's no need to save your emotions. You are protected. What does it matter if somebody says anything to you? You are above there. Nobody can touch you. You are wasting your attention all the time by trying to save your emotions. There's nothing to be frightened of anyone. Because somebody is going to say something harsh word, that's why you don't want to do something. Such compromising people, so-called, have not understood Sahaja Yoga. There is no compromise in Sahaja Yoga at all. It is just like a diamond. Diamond will remain a diamond, whatever you do. It's forever and ever. It's like that. So one has to understand that the attention should not be allowed to drift into this kind of an indulgence which is of a drunkard. That they are the most miserable people, the drunkards are. Just imagine. They'll be always crying, weeping, and people would think they are very miserable. So what you have to save at that time is your attention from such indulgences into useless expression of your fear about your emotions. The third one is a very horrid, idiotic one. The idiotic one comes from the second type, where the person is emotionally indulging. That is the A of the third. And the B of the third comes from the first type, which is stupid. So we have two types of people. One idiotic and another are stupid. But in Indian language there's only one word, especially in Marathi is murkha. They don't, for them both categories are the same, as if the circle meets at the same point. I mean, English language in some ways is good, at least it differentiates between the murkhas. Like they can be stupid or they can be idiotic. You see, because of psyche being so confused here, that psychologists have brought out, some are schizophrenic, some are idiots, some are stupid, some are donkeys. So, this, the third type, is the worst, is most frustrating for me. They'll stick on to me like leeches, they'll be saying stupid things all the time. Just can't bear an idiot, isn't it? They can bore a person. I mean, all sorts of this put together is called as murkha. So I don't want to analyze it, it's a bit too much. So that kind of an attention you have, then you better keep quiet. Don't talk. Just listen to others what they talk, what they say. There are some people who will just go on talking, irrelevantly, uselessly wasting their energy. And such people are always friends of the cunning. The cunning and such people go hand in hand. Because the cunning wants to befool someone and the fool wants to be befooled. Like a king will have a jester. It's like that, you see, these combinations work out. So for such people, the best thing is to keep quiet, preserve all their attention, all their energies just for cleansing. All this idiocy will pass away very soon if you try to preserve yourself. Don't talk. Don't say things which are stupid, which are idiotic. Just keep quiet and watch others. Sometimes such people can become very great vehicle of God's power. But if they do not take to stupidity and idiocy. This is the type of people, three types I would say. But the fourth type are the people who lead a life of concentration. I mean, a person who is working very hard, say in the office, is a very remarkably successful person and is this and that and that and that and that, is also very concentrated. Somebody who works very well anywhere with a concentrated mind is concentrated. A housewife who looks after her husband and children is very concentrated. And a husband who looks after his family and his things very in a concentrated way. They know how to paint well, they know how to do things, and their hands are deft and they know everything. But such people can have a very immobile attention, very immobile, like plastic. Or you can call it like rubber. At the most, to improve on it, we can say, like some of the things I have seen which you use for damp proofing. See, you just apply it, after some time it's just parched into it. They just can't get out of it. They just can't. They can't enjoy anything. Unless and until you show them a file, you can't talk to them. You see, if you have to talk to such a person, better take a file before you. And before starting, you put the file. If it is on the file only, they will see. But if you talk, they said, make a file. Very parched. And they cannot enjoy life. There's no mobility. They cannot be creative. They can be creative only as far as their style is concerned, but not the creative of the joy. So that kind of concentration is there. Concentrated effort, people put it. Like there are people who are fanatics. They are very concentrated in their effort, extremely. That's how all these religions have spread, like Christianity, Islam, Hinduism and all that, because they had a concentrated effort of fanaticism. Concentrated effort. If you read the letters of Paul in the Bible, you will see the concentration of it. You go there and you go there and establish a church and do this and what have you done. And very organized, very systematic, absolutely moving like a belt on a machine. And they all the time have that after effects of that movement. Charlie Chaplin has shown in his picture Modern Times. I used to enjoy that very much. That used to tie up a belt, you see, standing for about an hour. And then after some time, when he was released of the job, he used to go on like that. That kind of an attention. That is concentrated means stuck onto something. It's not that. It's not penetrating. Because if your attention doesn't become by concentration subtler and subtler, then it is not that, but it is getting stuck. And the stuck attention is of no use for Sahaja Yoga. Such people, I do not know, will never be saved perhaps. So-called successful. They'll go with all their badges, everything. And God will say, go back, gentlemen, you are not yet been passed through the customs. There is another organization which works much faster, much smarter way, and a very specially efficient thing. So these people will be just stuck people.
We can now just keep our attention on Shrimataji's holy lotus feet. And if any thoughts come in our mind, we can say, not now, or I forgive, I forgive. We can stay in silent meditation for a few minutes. And slowly come back in our eyes. Bow down and stand up for the Mahamantra.
त्वमेव साक्षात् श्रीमहालक्ष्मी महासरस्वती महाकाली त्रिगुणात्मिका कुण्डलिनी साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्रीकल्की साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्रीकल्की साक्षात् श्री सहस्रार स्वामिनी मोक्ष प्रदायिनी माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः।
We can now bow down, raise our Kundalini, and cover ourselves with 7 bandhas. After that, we can remain in silent meditation just to enjoy the vibrations from Mother's Holy Lotus feet. I wish you all a wonderful day, brothers and sisters, and thank you for joining today. And tomorrow, it will be nice to have you all again. We are going to have another session at the same time. Jai Shri Mataji, wish you a wonderful day and wonderful evening, depending on where you are. Love you all. Jai Shri Mataji.
All of you are in my heart. All of you are in my heart. And I love you very much. And I want you people to come as soldiers to fight with me. It's possible with the power of love, with the power of love.